Okay, so in this section we're going to talk about imbalance. Imbalance, again, we just talked about how we could be imbalanced in work, leisure, self-care, but now we're going to talk about that proverb of all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So let's consider Jack. We've really got these ideas all around us, is that if someone is completely imbalanced in doing work, that's going to start to tip other things. So how do you get more balance? You start to incorporate those things, like we said in the last section. But so I didn't mean to jump the gun on that. What I really want is to explore in this section why I believe that any of those imbalances are bad for you. If we are really focused on our work, we're starting to lose other abilities. So one of the best ways that you can increase productivity in your employees and innovative solutions, productivity, innovation, and focus in your employees and yourself, right? So you may have employees, you may be a worker, you may be an employee. Obviously, those people that are working around you, if you can enhance any of these things, as well as, but if we think about innovation, creativity. Now, if you were to spend a little bit of time in the things that you do and try to explore and learn more, me, in my work as a therapist, I'm constantly learning every day. That is one of the things that really drew me to therapy, is that I could be enhancing my own life as well as the lives of my clients, my patients, my students. Everyone out there, if I could just spend a bit of time in play, it will enhance my work. So work for its own sake, just getting those people seen and getting them through the door, getting their note written, that is just one small part of it. In fact, a very rather unfulfilling part for me. For me, the fun is in the leisure of it, the creativity that allows me to explore these new ideas, these new therapies, these things, and how do I apply the things we're learning today to that work. And, by the way, it's a physical job. I'm up and doing all these things. So if I start to think about this as a self-care task, I'm going to be able to start enhancing my creativity, productivity, all these things, my innovation, my focus, as I start to do all these. So all these good things are happening because I start to balance. If I'm considering imbalance as a thing that I want to solve, basically we use the idea of imbalance as a very clear idea that this is not the way we want to live. You know that when you get back from a vacation where you've been really focused on leisure, that you feel drained. You're ready to get back to work. You're ready to take care of your home. You're ready to take care of your children. You're ready to get back to school. You're ready to do whatever it is that is in your normal life. So we can be imbalanced anywhere. The thing I want you to explore today is by taking some, I want you to take some paper. Okay? So here's your task. Here's your little bit of homework. Paper. You could just think of this in terms of time. Now, in our time management program, actually, I will make this available in resources, or just email me for your own copy. You can say timemanagement@functionaltherapy.com. But if you were to take a time log and just kind of go through, this is, you could map the day that just happened, or better yet, keep track of the day that is happening today or tomorrow. Think of your tomorrow. Get up in the morning. Start to pay attention where you're spending your time. Now, your time could be, once again, in one of those areas. Work, leisure, self-care. Okay? So if you are tracking out that you're doing this at this time, what you'll notice is right now, as you take stock of it, and this is a new idea perhaps, you're going to be more focused that at one time, from 9 to 5, for instance, right? That's our culture here in the United States. Often people are working from 9 to 5. It just depends on where you are that you are working. But if you start to peel off and go, well, I have had lunch in the middle of that. That's a little bit of a self-care task. Told some jokes, did some fun stuff through the day, had some little challenges, things that kept me creative. I could start to pepper those things in. So, right now, if you were to think back on a day, it might be that there are large chunks, like a 9 to 5 chunk. But you might start to peel out and say, oh, wait a minute, my day is much more of a journey into any of those three functions. So, start at that. Take a log and see how balanced you are. And because we're going to use that and apply that in our next section about balancing meanings. All right? We've talked a little bit about that, but we're going to really enhance it in this next section. So, let's go.